You've lived this day before. Not exactly, but close enough. Same plans, same intentions, same promises, and somehow the same ending. You're not living your life. You're rehearsing it. Think about it. How many times have you said, "Tomorrow, I'll be different. Tomorrow, I'll wake up early. Tomorrow, I'll focus. Tomorrow, I'll finally take it seriously." But when tomorrow comes, you hesitate. You don't start immediately. You wait, you think, you overanalyze. And then something small happens, a notification, a random thought, a slight discomfort. And just like that, you drift, not dramatically. Not in a way that alarms you, slowly, quietly, dangerously. You tell yourself, "I still have time." So you delay, again. And here's the scary part. It feels normal, that cycle of planning, delaying, restarting. It became your identity. You're not failing loudly. You're failing silently. Nobody sees it, but you feel it every night. You gathered information, you watched videos. You thought about your future, but you didn't act, and deep down, you know the difference. That quiet disappointment. That's not laziness, that's awareness. You see your potential, you just don't live it. Here's what you need to understand. Rehearsal feels productive, planning, thinking, preparing. It gives you the illusion of progress, but it's safe, because in rehearsal, there's no risk, no judgment, no failure, no real consequences, but also no real growth. Performance is different. Performance is messy. You don't feel ready. You don't feel perfect. You don't feel confident. You just act. And that's what you've been avoiding. Not work, but exposure. Because once you perform, it's real. Now your effort can be judged. Now your limits can be seen. Now your excuses disappear. That's uncomfortable. So you stay in rehearsal. One more plan. One more video. One more reset. And slowly, imagine this, 5 years pass, you're older, wiser, maybe. But are you different? Or are you still saying, "This time, I'm serious"? That version of you is real. And it's built on today's choices. Because every day you rehearse instead of perform, you reinforce a pattern. You teach your brain, thinking is enough. Planning is enough, almost is enough. But it's not. And that gap, between what you know and what you do, the gap is where frustration lives. That gap is where self-doubt grows. That gap is where dreams slowly die. So here's the truth you need to hear. No one is waiting for your perfect moment, because it doesn't exist. There is no version of you that suddenly feels ready. There is only a version of you that acts anyway, right now. You're standing at a line. On one side, rehearsal, comfort, thinking, delay. On the other, action, messy, uncertain, real. And the only thing separating those two lives is a decision. Without overthinking, without preparing, without waiting, just move. Because the moment you act, you break the pattern. You prove to yourself, I don't just think, I execute. And that changes everything. You don't need more motivation. You've felt enough. What you need is proof. Proof that you can act, even when it's uncomfortable. Because confidence doesn't come before action. It comes after, right now. Your life is waiting for you to perform it, not tomorrow. Not later, now. So when this video ends, don't open another one. Don't scroll, don't delay. Pick one thing you've been rehearsing, just one, and perform it, messy, imperfect, uncertain, but real. Because your life is not a practice run, there is no second version coming. This is it. Stop rehearsing, start performing. And don't stop this time.